Hello everyone. In this video, my two talented students, Preeti Parvati and Meha, going to take a session about privacy factors in e-commerce. Viewers can watch and use it.
Introduction about privacy in e-commerce. Privacy in e-commerce means the protection of privacy of parties involved in e-commerce trade. The protection of privacy is somewhat a social policy issue but could be enhanced with technology. The word privacy would be described as the right to be left alone or right to exercise control over one's personal information or a set of conditions necessary to protect dignity and autonomy of an individual. In the simplest sense, commerce is an act of trade between two parties where exchange is negotiated on a set of conditions and upon development of trust between the parties. E-commerce is a trading by using an online system available through computer systems and public networks, that is the internet. People are now in the age of e-commerce, the media of trading rapidly changing from traditional to e-commerce in present generation. Here comes the privacy factors in e-commerce. First one is data encryption, which ensures secure transition of sensitive information through encryption and protecting customer data during transaction. Next is secure payment gateways. Implement trusted and secure payment system to safeguard financial details and prevent unauthorized access. Next comes transparent privacy policies, which means clearly articulate how customer data is collected, used, and shared, providing transparency and building trust. The next privacy factor in e commerce is user consent. Obtain explicit consent before collecting any personal information and respecting customers' privacy preferences. Next comes data minimization, which collects only essential customers' data needed for the transaction and minimizing the risk of misuse and data breaches. Next one is multi-factor authentication, which enhance account security with multi-factor authentication, adding an extra layer of protection against unauthorized access. Next one is regular security audit. Contact frequent security audit to identify vulnerability in the e-commerce platform and ensuring ongoing protection. Next one is customer education. Educate users about potential privacy risk and about practices for online safety. And next one is compliance with regulations. State complaints and relevant privacy regulations such as GDPR and other regional laws to protect customer rights and avoid legal problems.
Anonymization techniques utilize anonymization methods for storing data and reduce impact of potential breach by protecting identity of individual. Privacy concerns in e-commerce. Better password, never store credit card data, configure two-factor authentication, don't trust native security, help customers to be more secure.
Picture representation of e-commerce security.
Explanation for e-com security. Login. Login is to connect a computer to a computer system by typing your name so we can start the work. Login using our name and the password. Passwords. Password is a security code to log in into any applications. Passwords are used in tandem with a username. They are designed to be known only to the user. Multi-factor authentication. It's a multi-step account login in process with passwords to log in into any applications. Why e-commerce privacy policy is necessary? Online stores or those that use an e-commerce platform have numerous reasons for having a privacy statement, both regulatory and because it's just good business. They are required by law in many locations. There are certain regions where having privacy policy isn't optional. In many countries, including the United States and the European Union, they are required by law. It builds trust with user. It's difficult for modern e-commerce stores to not collect at least basic personal information like shipping addresses. The company won't do anything underhanded with the data. Certain apps require them. Some companies like Apple and Google require a privacy policy before selling on their markets. Google's policy expands to all their services from Google Analytics to AdSense. Conclusion: e-commerce still represents one of the business method that takes advantage if done the right way. Even if the stock market and commodity fell, but e-commerce still able to survey and receive high transactions. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity.